And I went, and he went, no, I'm in it. How was it, mate? And I went, it was okay. He went, no, I said, what was it? What did it look like? I said, well, it was a stool and then a splutter and then a little squirt and then... he said, that's not good. He said, what you want is a 9-inch stool about the size and shape of a small banana that floats on the surface of the water. Yeah. Okay? And he said, what I do is I bought a baby's potty and I line it with cling film, and every morning I do my morning dump in there, and then I have a good look round, see what it is, see what it's got. And then I know whether I'm barking up the right tree with all my diet and all the rest of it. And
this man?
Bruce Ginju, he's a fantastic man. And this has never left me. Never left me. So when I do evacuate, I just have a quick little look and just see. Like to see that it's... I can tell what I've eaten the day before. I can tell how much I've had to drink.
Yeah.
Look.
You don't
have to look at it to be able to tell that, though.
It's splutty. In fact, I would go one step further. I think you can tell. You don't even need to look. You can tell by the sound.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you've had, and let's be honest, spicy food and red wine, not pleasant.
No.
You get all of that. But if you have a really reasonably wholesome diet, you know, you've had some nice, you've got some fibre in there, some roughage, some vegetables, you get it's kind of, to me, it must be like the sound of a you know, a bomb dropping from a Lancaster plane.
Yes. There goes Dresden. It's a nice feeling, isn't it, to evacuate, though? And if you get a nice empty feeling afterwards.
Oh, a good dump.
How long are you in there for? How long are you, Duncan?
Well, this one I don't understand. I know people who will go and sit on the throne and they'll take the paper.
Yeah.
Okay, and they'll sit there and I can be in there for 15 minutes.
Yeah, of course.
Or I know. I've never had that.
Do that.
I'm like the fucking SAS when I shit. I'm in, I'm out.
That's me.
Well, I haven't got time. I might go back 2 hours later, in and out.
Yeah.
But I can't. I don't.
Matt,
what do you read? I'm in and out.
You're in and out?
Yeah, me too.
Jamie?
I'm a bit more of a 15-minute.
What do you read? What do you read when you're in there?
Always take the Racing Post.
You're a Racing Post. What do you do?
I used to play around with games on my phone or something.
You play games on your phone?
I was talking once to the programme controller of a national radio station. He phoned, right? He phoned and I was on the John. I was having a dump. Okay. And I knew him quite well, and I really believe in not lying in life. So, but I got the mobile phone, I sat myself back down, and he went, how are you, blah, blah, blah. And then there was a pause, and he just went, you sound a bit echoey. I said, yeah, I'm sitting on the toilet. There was this long pause. And he went, I've never, ever spoken to a man on the toilet before. He said, I'm not going to be able to get that image out of my head for the rest of my life.
There's an email here that says, it's from Timothy. It says he had ulcerative colitis.
Yes.
And he got out of control, so he had his colon removed in 2004. Since then, I've not been able to fart without sitting on the loo, although not everybody who has their colon out will be no longer able to fart without the loo. It isn't uncommon amongst colonless people. Whilst it does mean that I can never be accused of smelling out a room, excluding the toilet, it can get annoying, as if I have wind, I have to keep needing to go to the loo. When I'm on the loo, my farts are very loud, and no one who has a colon can match their noise.
So do you rate your farts on noise? If you're going to mark it, because I would mark mine out of smell.
Oh, noise and smell.
No, not noise. So you can drop a silent one, and it could be the most wretched smell.
I agree. I'm in your camp. I think it's noise, and but I think I went camping once in between sort of like two college courses with a remarkable man called Gareth Price Jones, and we went camping in his Renault 12 estate, and we went off and we went west, and we took loads of beer with us, and we went camping on one night. Camping right next door to the Ringwood Brewery near Bournemouth in Dorset. We'd had several pints, and this will stay in my memory until I die, because he's the only person I've ever seen do it effectively. He said, "Oi, bark," as he said. So he cocked his leg up in the air like that. Right? You got a lighter?
Yeah.
He cocked it right up, and you could actually see. And he played guitar. He was in a band, and he was a big Hendrix and ZZ Top and Led Zeppelin fan. So his jeans were a little bit crusty.
Oh dear.
Okay, and like he had it right up there, and he went, right, watch this. Right now, It was like the land speed record. You know, you see those cars on the desert, right? And there was a bit of flame that leapt out, probably about 2 foot.
Yeah.
It was the most impressive thing I have ever seen, and no one has been able to match it since.
Have you tried to light
No,
your
I'm too
farts?
fucking scared because I think you.
Did you get? Is there a danger of blowback?
Yeah, I was going to say,
That's
I
what
read
the
a
worry
story
is.
once about a guy who burned the hell out of his arse, basically,
rectum.
because it sucked the flames back in.
But this was great, and not only could I not stop laughing, but he shocked himself so much that he fell over. And I've never seen anyone else do it. You know, you see it on telly, you see, but they're all staged, and this was just amazing. A shot of flame.
A health tip from Mark on the email, is it, Stuart?
Yeah, sorry, it says health tip. If your stools float in the water, you're healthy and will live to an old age. If they sink, you've been swallowing chewing gum.
Yes.
There's a bloke here who says you can't fart whilst you're walking.
Oh,
well,
you
it was the old remark, wasn't it, about Gerald Ford, the supposedly quite thick American president who took over from Nixon, who'd been a football player and allegedly had played a lot of football without a helmet. And they said to him, I think Lyndon Johnson said, Gerald Ford is so stupid he can't. He can't fart and chew. This is the thing. Now, you see, it's interesting how the programmes come together. Apparently, in America... Okay, I'm chewing gum again here now.
Are you going to swallow? Well, where's your last bit?
No, I've picked it up.
You took it.
I'll put it back in, just to demonstrate something. Apparently, in American teen law, right, if a girl is going out with a boy and he's chewing gum, she can tell when he's farting, because you can't chew gum and fart at the same time. You have to go... and then carry on chewing.
Nice.
Yeah, it's funny how the two strands have come together in that little sort of dull anecdote, really. But anyway,
You have to have an immense amount of control.
But isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like that thing about patting your head and rubbing your stomach.
Yeah.
Be very
And-
careful you don't follow through.
Yeah, and I'll tell you who probably can chew and fart, and that's these US helicopter pilots. Because you know they have those
Different eyes, don't
yeah,
they?
their visors come down, and one eye's actually looking out the window or the cockpit or the windscreen or whatever you call it, and the other one has a little laser thing, and it's like the map, isn't it? So they're controlling two different parts. Well, their two eyes do separate things. So I bet they could fart and chew.
Andrew Nixon on the email says, can he ask the panel when the last time they followed through was?
I was just coming to following through. Thank you. You're tuned to, listening to, podcasting, YouTubing or whatever, Play Radio's sort of explorative 2 hours of talk for the 21st century, which means it doesn't sound like radio, and thank God for that in so many ways. However, we always do a taboo subject, because you can on the internet, you can't on conventional broadcasting. Today's taboo subject is gas from the rectum, to farting, it's called. I don't think it's got a scientific name, has it? That's how taboo it is. It's something that we all do 16 times a day, I was reading, but it hasn't got a medical term. Following through. I was at a nightclub. I haven't told this story out loud before. I was at a nightclub and champagne was being drunk, and that can be quite acid. And I pulled, and she said, my car's outside. I said, great, my flat's only about a mile away. And we got down to the car, and it was a Merc. This woman had a Merc with leather seats, ivory leather seats. All right. But it was about a mile to my house, which is about 6 or 7 minutes, and the acid had gone to work. And I just had a little one there. You know how you've got a little one? You know it? So she opened the car door for me. She got in the driver's seat, and I'm standing at the passenger door, and I just leaned back a little bit and just decided to just go, or so I thought. 2 pounds of good, solid, and not so solid body waste in my fancy trousers. Huge decision now, huge decision.
What colour trousers?
Not dark enough. Huge decision now. To drop out.
Excuse me.
To declare the truth. Or somehow try and cover up. What would you have done, Duncan? I'm stood there at the door of a car.
it
I've
depends how
pulled a
mu-
woman
yeah,
who's got her own
yeah.
Mercedes, and she's coming back to my flat, and it's 1:30 in the morning.
See, it would depend on
What
two
would you
things.
do?
It would depend on how much I like this woman and how much
Enough.
champagne had been consumed. Well, I believe honesty is the best policy, so
About
I
2
would have
bottles.
gone.
What's that? I've shit myself.
Shut myself.
Okay, all right, that's a good clean vote. Stuart, what would you have done?
I'd have been honest about it. Yeah.
You said you shit yourself?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I've shat myself.
Jamie.
Yeah.
I think I would have dropped it out first, give my leg a little shake, and then just tried to cover it up.
Oh no, it wasn't that. It was too
Runny.
apple pie.
You can always make the excuse
Ronnie.
when you get back to flat soil. Love, I just need to go to the toilet a minute.
Okay.
Just wipe your legs down, job done. Thank you
Matt.
very much.
I would have